Hey everyone, we're back with another favorite food dish for this month, and this month I am also showing you my favorite dip to make. It is super easy and convenient, so let's get started on with how this process works. First, you're going to take your sausage. I usually do Jimmy Dean, of course, and what you're going to do is make sure it's thawed. You're going to put it to medium-high heat and have it start to cook. You don't want it to burn, but you want it to be cooked enough, obviously, to where it's cooked through. We don't want any raw sausage in our dip, which is a key component to this dip. Next, what you're going to do is once it starts cooking, you're going to make sure you spread it on up. It's going to need to be cut into the smallest pieces you can get it. You'll see in the end that it ends up being a little bit more crumbly as we get to cooking. That is the best way to do this. It's my preferred method. Who knows, if you like it more on the chunky side of sausage, you could probably get away with it. But in regards to the easiness, you definitely want to keep it as easy as possible. So maybe keeping it super spread out and cooked is probably the best way to go. Now, once your sausage is fully cooked, that's when the fun starts really happening. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding in ingredients. We got some Rotel. You add 1 can of Rotel. If you like it more on the spicy side, you can obviously get the hotter version. We have the mild here, the original. Add that on in, and we're gonna end up stirring that together here in a moment. I turn it off, that way it can get a little bit on the cooler side. You're then gonna wanna add some cream cheese, 8 ounces worth. This is an 8-ounce little doodad here. And once you add in the 8 ounce of cream cheese, that's another one of those things that'll eventually be mixed in together. Because who doesn't love cream cheese anyway? Who doesn't like Rotel? I mean, I guess if you don't like tomatoes, you might not like Rotel. And I guess if you don't like cream cheese, you don't like cream cheese. But it's definitely delicious in the end. Now, when we get to this part, you're going to want to add in some Tostitos queso blanco dip to add a little bit more spice to it. If you're not a big spicy person, you can obviously get alternatives that are on the lighter side or more on the queso only side. That's definitely a move. We've done this with Velveeta before as well, and Velveeta cheese seems to work really well too. So Velveeta cheese, any type of queso style dip is good. Now, as you can see, this is when we start mixing it all together. So once that you have all the ingredients mixed in, you're gonna blend them all together and make them an even array of flavors. And it ends up being a super easy recipe, but it's super delicious as well. And as you can see, the cream and the cheese and all that really stands out, especially in this. So if you're not a huge sausage fan, it's actually one of those that even if you're not a huge sausage fan, you can still get into because of how great it is. So definitely try it out. Go to your store for ingredients. Not that hard.